Hi, I'm Théo, and I'm the founder of the PsychedeliCare European Citizen Initiative. And thank you for the organizer to give me this possibility to share these few words with you today. On 10th of October, it's going to be World Mental Health Day, and it's a day where we should discuss the topic of mental health, share information, share educational content, raise awareness. But I think it's also a day that we should collectively realize that there is a problem with mental health and how we deal with mental health problems. Because year after year, when we look at the numbers, we don't see any positive and major improvements. And that's true in every country in Europe, Italy, France, Belgium, Finland, or Greece. So I really think that we should realize that there is a collective failure here. And on one side, I truly believe that it's the very functioning of our societies that leads to some mental health problems like addictions, depression, anxiety. And this side requires systemic changes. On the other side, there is also the truth that we are struggling with helping people who are facing mental health problems. Like there is a lack of investment in preventive care, there is a lack of resources and investment in the sector itself, and there is a lack of new solutions and treatments proposed to the persons themselves. And in some countries, when it comes to psychedelic treatments, and now we're starting to recognize more and more their potential to help people with several conditions. Well, we see now in Switzerland, but very much recently in Germany and Czech Republic, that it's a huge progress. And even the European Union is starting to take some actions, but this is not enough, because my fear and our fear in the initiative is that eventually only some citizens in some countries will have access to the treatments while the others are left behind. And I truly find it a bit unfair. And this is not the idea I make of and for Europe, because we hear the same stories of people struggling, no matter their language or no matter their nationality. Mental health is a problem that knows no border. That's why we ask the European Union to take action on the topic. But better than me speaking, I wanted to share with you today a little extract from the testimonial of a patient we recorded in Belgium, a Belgian citizen.
Les psychédéliques, pour moi, c'était à un moment où ça faisait déjà plusieurs années que j'en parlais autour de moi, mon psychiatre, j'adorais regarder des documentaires là-dessus, lire des bouquins là-dessus, et j'ai toujours vu que c'était illégal, et toujours vu que ça pouvait être dangereux pour les personnes qui avaient ce que j'avais. Donc j'avais pas osé faire cette demande. J'étais dans ma 3e période de dépression très très intense, et je me disais que celle-là, vraiment, celle-là serait la dernière. Et j'avais plus d'outils, j'étais cloué au lit, et je me disais que si j'en sortais, c'était pour faire quelque chose d'irréparable. Et c'est à ce moment-là où j'ai pu avoir une super conversation avec mon psychiatre qui m'a dit, écoute, on a eu des données et des études à double inconnu très rassurantes au niveau des résultats. Tu as ma bénédiction pour le faire. C'est à ce moment-là où j'ai eu accès à ça, qui, honnêtement, à ce moment-là, paraissait pour moi être vraiment la dernière solution. Et c'est vrai que de ce moment-là aux mois qui ont suivi, ma vie a changé, ma vision, je pense, de la vie a changé. Toute personne qui me connaît vraiment bien a vu un changement gigantesque sur les dernières années. Et il y a eu un clair avant et après.
And my question would be, what if Matthias, psychiatrist, just simply was against Matthias to use and to get access to this treatment? Or what if Matthias, in the first place, didn't have the interest and didn't try to get access to the treatment? What would have been the outcomes then? And I think that illustrates very much the core reason of why we launched the PsychedelicCare initiative, is that all European citizens should have access to these therapies in a safe and in an accessible manner. So we still have a few months to collect enough signatures to make things change at the EU level. And for 10th of October, I will ask you to sign, to share the initiative around you, but overall to come together, because it's more than time that these therapies are recognized and they are implemented. At the same time, and that would be my conclusion, these therapies, they have also the potential to re-enchant the world of so many people, and that we see through the testimonies of people who have been through psychedelic therapies. So they could, on the other side, help us also start tackling the systemic problems which are hurting our societies and individuals so much. Thank you, and have a great event.